Good morning. Hello, everybody. My name is Cindy Wicker. My pronouns are she, her, and I serve on your board of trustees. I am a short, white, middle-aged woman with purple, shoulder-length curly hair. Oh, there's the bell. And I'm wearing a long green skirt with a white and black striped shirt. We will wait for the bell to finish ringing so we can welcome all of our friends. Welcome, welcome. All right, more friends are coming. Come, wherever you are. Da, 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 da. Can I remember the words? But come on, choir, where are you? Sing with me. I don't. The come, wherever you are. Da, 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 da. Thank you. Beautiful. Thanks, Nathan. Thanks, everyone. All right, all of our friends are with us now. Our speakers I just gave a brief description of myself, a short white woman with purple shoulder-length curly hair, wearing a long green skirt with a white and black striped shirt. Our speakers provide brief visual descriptions to better welcome people with visual impairments and anyone who may be listening online this morning rather than attending in person and watching. So welcome to everybody that's here. If this is your first time, please stop by the greeter stand for your visitor gift. Use the QR code on the screen to access our order of service and to let us know you are here. After the service, volunteers will be available to share some getting to know UU information, and everyone is invited to come chat with me or another board member to learn more about who we are and what we believe here at First UU. Come find us in Beach Hall. So you just go out the doors and to your left. It's that big hall, okay? I'd also like to ask everyone to please take a moment to silence your cell phones, myself included. And we're off. And turning off the watch. And we're off. Okay. So we have a few announcements this morning. The Anti-Racist Allies, or ARA, invites you to carpool with them after today's service to Way Down Yonder, a New Orleans-style restaurant located in the Great Southern Shopping Center. Each month, ARA sponsors a lunch at a BIPOC-owned restaurant. Way Down Yonder is backed by popular demand. Everyone is invited to the Care and Share Time Bank potluck this evening at 6:30. Dennis Wheeler from the Franklin County Office on Aging will be speaking. Check the details in Friday's news or on the Care and Share website. First UU will be holding a rummage sale next June, but you can donate it now. I have stuff. We have a storage unit at Life Storage on Evanswood Drive where you can bring your gently loved furniture or household items on the fourth Saturday each month. Our next drop-off is August 24th from 10 to 3. Or if you can't make it, then contact Myra Hartman to make arrangements. Myra's over there waving her hands in the air by the sound booth. Okay, that is Myra. Thank you, Myra. So those are all the announcements. Now we invite you to rise in body or in spirit to sing our opening hymn, All God's Creatures Got a Place in the Choir.
All got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing high. Some sing out loud. Some just clap their hands or paws or anything they got now. Listen to the bass, it's the one on the bottom where the choir croaks and the hippopotamus moans and groans with big tune. It slows and moves. It's got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing high. Some sing out loud on the telephone. Some just clap their hands or paws or anything they got down. The dogs and the cats, they take up a middle with the bee hums and the crickets fiddle. The monkey brays and the pony neighs and the old coyote hauls. Critters got a place in the choir. Some sing low, some sing high, some sing out loud on the telephone. Some just clap their hands or paws or anything they got now. Listen to the top where the little bird sings on the melody with the high notes ringing and our halls are really thick. The jaybird disagrees. All God's creatures got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing high, some sing out loud, telephone choir. Some just clap their hands or paws or anything they got now. Singing in the nighttime, singing in the day. The little duck quacks when he's on his way. Possum ain't got much to say. The polka dot talks to himself. All God's creatures got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing high. Some sing out loud on the telephone wire. Some just clap their hands or paws or anything they got now. It's telephone along a living song everywhere, with the fox and the ox and the grizzly bear, the alligator and the hawk, the siren and the turtle dove. Each got a place in the car. Some sing low and some sing high, some sing out and some just clap their hands, paws, or anything they got now.
Good morning. I'm the Reverend Dr. Terasa Cooley. I am privileged to serve as your developmental minister. I am a silver-haired woman in her early 60s wearing a pink dress and a purple stole, and I'm very happy to be back after my study leave. We gather on the stolen land of the Wyandotte, Miami, Seneca, Erie, Shawnee, Delaware, and Cayuga people, many of whom were forcibly removed from Ohio. We support the Land Back campaign of the Native American Indian Center of Central Ohio, and we recognize that there is more for us to do to be in solidarity and relationship with this land and those indigenous to it.
Good morning. I'm the Rev Kelli McNeil. My pronouns are she, her, and I serve this congregation as your minister of congregational life. I am a white woman in her mid-30s with long, dark purple hair and blue glasses, and I am wearing a blue dress with red flowers on it and a blue stole. For your consideration this morning, I offer a work from the collection Dog Songs by Mary Oliver. This beloved poet certainly cherished all of nature's creatures, yet she experienced an especially deep bond with her many dogs. In writing of this relationship, she sings, "Because of the dog's joyfulness, our own is increased. It is no small gift. It is not the least reason why we should honor as well as love the dog of our own life, and the dog down the street, and all the dogs not born. What would the world be like without music or rivers or the green and tender grass? What would this world be like without dogs? I give you every dog's story. I have a bed, my very own. It's just my size. And sometimes I like to sleep alone, with dreams inside my eyes. But sometimes dreams are dark and wild and creepy, and I wake and am afraid, although I don't know why. But I'm no longer sleepy, and too slowly the hours go by. So I climb on the bed where the light of the moon is shining on your face, and I know it will be morning soon. Everybody needs a safe place. This morning, I know that we have quite a few visitors with us. And if you're comfortable, you do not have to by any means, but if you're comfortable standing just so we can see who you are and we can make sure to greet you after the service, if any visitors would like to rise or raise their hand. Welcome. It is now time for our children to meet out in the gallery with Amber and Gus and prepare to bring in the light. For everyone else, please turn to your neighbor and tell them about your pets or other animals who have brought meaning to your life. Time for our children to bring in the light.
I offer this chalice lighting. Let us be a light for those who speak with no words, but with meows and barks and growls and howls, silently or with song. The four-leggeds, the winged ones, the scaly and crawling ones, let us be in conversation with all who live within the interdependent web. Let us bless them. Let us be their voice. Let us be their light.
Thank you, Lincoln, for your help lighting our chalice this morning. Good morning. I'm Amber Scott, your Director of Religious Exploration, and my pronouns are she, they. I'm a white femme millennial, and I am wearing a purple shirt, which you might not be able to see. It's featuring a black cat with a rainbow. Today's story is called Rodney Was a Tortoise. If anyone can't see the pictures, you're welcome to move wherever you can see. Also, I heard our order of service ran out, so if you want to share with your neighbor, that would be great. Written by Nan Forler and illustrated by Yang Ling Kang. Rodney was an old pal. He was older than Bernadette, older than her dad, even older than great Aunt Clara. He's practically prehistoric, Bernadette told her class on Pet Day. Day after day, year after year, Rodney was there, loyal and true. Together, Rodney and Bernadette played Go Fish and Crokinole. Bernadette took Rodney's turns for him. They had contests to see who could stare the longest without laughing. Rodney always won. When Bernadette dressed up as queen of the castle, she made a tiny crown for Rodney. It took almost all day for Rodney to look up at himself in the mirror, but she could tell he loved it. While Bernadette gobbled up raspberry scones and slurped lemonade, Rodney munched on a piece of lettuce very slowly. At bedtime, Bernadette read stories of creatures from creeks and forests and did all the voices as Rodney snoozed in the tank beside her. When she said the tortoise lines, she was sure she caught him smiling. Each night, Bernadette stared into the tank as she fell asleep. Rodney was there, snug on his rock. "You're a real old pal, Rodney," she'd say. As the seasons passed, sleepy old Rodney seemed to move slower and slower and slower, until finally, one day, Rodney moved so slowly that he stopped. Bernadette watched and waited and waited and watched, but still, Rodney did not move. "Maybe he's just holding his breath to be funny," Bernadette suggested. "He's such a joker." "Bernadette," said her mother, "I think Rodney is dead." They put Rodney in a shoebox and buried him near the lettuce plants he loved. They all said things they had learned from Rodney. Be a pal, slow down, chew your food, enjoy a piece of lettuce. Bernadette sang a goodbye song. The next day, Bernadette was slowly getting ready and took a long time walking to school. All she could think about was Rodney,
Rodney, Rodney, Rodney. But no one at school talked about Rodney. My piano teacher got a new cat, said Naya. Margaret's brother broke his toe, said Elliot. It's my birthday next May, said Sophia. Bernadette pulled her turtleneck up around her ears. Rodney died, she whispered. No one seemed to hear. At home, Bernadette still set a place for Rodney at the table and read stories to his empty tank at night. She sat on her bed with a deep hurt down in her stomach that even soda crackers and ginger ale couldn't fix. And so, each morning, Bernadette put on her protective shell and lumbered to school. She sat, huddled on a rock, quiet and still. The other kids ran and whirled past her as though Rodney had never existed. She crawled deeper and deeper into her shell until all of Bernadette seemed to have disappeared. Rodney, Rodney, Rodney. It was Amar that spotted Bernadette tucked away in her green coat. He came and sat on the rock beside her. You must be very sad about Rodney, he finally said. Bernadette slowly lifted her head. I am, she said quietly. I remember when you brought him to school for pet day. He was asleep, but he looked like he was smiling. Yeah, he was a real old pal. I used to have a budgie named Samuel, said Amar. Amar, do you like crokinole? The end. As Susan Clothier writes, there's a cycle of love and death that shapes the lives of those who choose to travel in the company of animals. It is a cycle unlike any other. To those who have never lived through its turnings and walked its rocky path, our willingness to give our hearts with full knowledge that they will be broken seems incomprehensible. Only we know how small a price we pay for what we receive. Our grief, no matter how powerful it may be, is an insufficient measure of the joy we have been given. Just as that adored everything about Rodney, today may we celebrate both our cherished memories and the joy that animals continue to share with us in the present. Please remain seated with hands over your hearts as we sing Sing and Rejoice, number 395 in your gray hymnal, to sing our beloved children back to their families and back to their seats.
Sing and rejoice, sing and rejoice. Let all things living now sing and rejoice. Sing and rejoice, sing and rejoice. Let all things living now sing and rejoice.
In the back of the sanctuary, back here, we have a beautiful box of very well-organized markers, which I hope are no longer well-organized after the service, because that means people are using them and coloring on their inserts in their order of service. So at any time during today's service, feel free to go back, grab some markers, and color on the insert as you feel you would like to. Our Share the Plate recipient for August is the Church on Oakland Park, where they believe in God's economy of abundance and trust that there is more than enough for all of us when we are committed to caring for one another. The Church on Oakland Park hosts a drive-through food pantry from their parking lot every Wednesday from 3 to 5 p.m. The Wednesday food pantry provides food to over 300 families a week. It is located in South Linden, and those who volunteer are a diverse group of people from many races and faith communities, many of whom have also received food from the pantry. Volunteers from First UU are welcome any Wednesday. You can place a donation in the basket, scan the QR code, visit our website, or text the number on the screen to give. Thank you for your generosity.
So I have to ask Robin, is the horse here? Excellent. So where will it be after the service? Can they go greet? So everybody can go and greet the horse after the service. A very special blessing for us all. Thanks, Robin. This morning, our pastoral care listener is Sharon Hammersley. If you need a listening ear, please find Sharon in Beach Hall afterwards, and she'd be glad to listen to your concerns. And we have one concern this morning. We send our wishes of healing and care to Kristen Hartman as she recovers from minor scalp surgery performed last Friday. Our meditation this morning is from Gary Kowalski. We give thanks for the earth and its creatures and are grateful from A to Z. For alligators, apricots, acorns, and apple trees, for bumblebees, bananas, blueberries, and beagles, coconuts, crawdads, cornfields and coffee, daisies, elephants, and flying fish, for groundhog, glaciers, and grasslands, hippos and hazelnuts, icicles and iguanas, for juniper, jackrabbits, and June bugs, kudzu and kangaroos, lightning bugs and licorice, for mountains and milkweed and mistletoe, narwhals and nasturtiums, otters and ocelots, for peonies and persimmons and polar bears, quahogs and Queen Anne's lace, for raspberries and roses, salmon and sassafras, turtles and tulip wood, urchins and valleys and waterfalls, yaks and yams and yogurt. We are grateful, good earth, not least of all, for zinnias, zucchini, and zebras, and for the alphabet of wonderful things that are simple as A, B, C. Let us dwell on all these great gifts of the earth. Amen. And now we have a special musical performance by Steve Mulk.
I bought me a cat, my cat pleased me. I fed my cat under yonder tree. My cat says fiddle-I-fee. I bought me a duck, my duck pleased me. I fed my duck under yonder tree. My duck says quack, quack. My cat says fiddle-I-fee. I bought me a goose, my goose pleased me. I fed my goose under yonder tree. My goose says quack, quack. My duck says quack, quack. My cat says fiddle-I-fee. I bought me a hen, my hen pleased me. I fed my hen under yonder tree. My hen says shimmy shack, shimmy shack. My goose says quack, quack. My duck says quack, quack. My cat says fiddle-I-fee. I bought me a pig, my pig pleased me. I fed my pig under yonder tree. My pig says riffy, riffy. My hen says shimmy shack, shimmy shack. My goose says quack, quack. My duck says quack, quack. My cat says fiddle-I-fee. I bought me a cow, my cow pleased me. I fed my cow under yonder tree. My cow says baa, baa. My pig says riffy, riffy. My hen says shimmy shack, shimmy shack. My goose says quack, quack. My duck says quack, quack. My cat says fiddle-I-fee. I bought me a horse, my horse pleased me. I fed my horse under yonder tree. My horse says neigh, neigh. My cow says baa, baa. My pig says griffy, griffy. My hen says shimmy shack, shimmy shack. My goose says quack, quack. My duck says quack, quack. My cat says fiddle-I-fee. I bought me a wife, my wife pleased me. I fed my wife under yonder tree. My wife says, honey, honey. My horse says, neigh, neigh. My cow says, baa, baa. My pig says, griffy, griffy. My hen says, shimmy shack, shimmy shack. My goose says, quack, quack. My duck says, quack, quack. My cat says, fiddle-I-fee.
That is very impressive. The animal blessing is a beloved tradition at this congregation that allows us to reflect on the meaning that our pets give to our lives and the inherent worth of all creatures. Even if you did not bring a pet or photo with you, you can still participate in this tradition. That half sheet in your order of service, as we said, is a great place to draw a picture of a special pet or animal. Our relationship with pets is a pretty uncomplicated one. My mother used to say that she spent most of my childhood in dread of what stray animal I would bring into the house. I have always had pets. Here's a picture of two of my beloved ones, Circe and Chester. Circe died, unfortunately, about 20 years ago, and Chester about 4 years later. They were very, very special to me. The connection we feel doesn't need to be processed or taken to therapy. It's simply a feeling that can go very, very deep. Many of us have that one special pet that stays in our hearts forever, even when they are gone. And so this is why we perform this ritual, to honor the many feelings that we carry for these beloved presences, both past and present, in our lives.
Like I imagine many of you, my cats are not here. They are at home, but they are here with us in spirit. Today, we are going to honor both our beloved pets of memory and our beloved pets of the present. And if you filled out the slip in your order of service, you're welcome to keep that with you and bring it up during the blessing, or to place it on the altar up front at any time.
Surrounded by reminders of the animals we love, we remember with gratitude the pets, protectors, and animal companions who have blessed our lives.
We give thanks for our childhood pets who taught us to love and to cry. We give thanks for our children's pets who help us to teach them responsibility and relationship. And we give thanks for the pets who brighten our days and comfort our nights.
Surrounded by reminders of beloved pets, we remember that many animals also suffer.
We remember that some animals are hunted or deserted or tortured or hungry. We remember that nature can be cruel and that people can be mean. We remember and want to help.
Surrounded by reminders of the animals we love, we know that many animals contribute to our lives.
We give thanks for all those animals who help us, worker animals who guard us, find our lost, and guide the blind, the animals who provide us food and clothing, who tote our burdens and entertain us with their antics, and for animals who give their lives and help us learn.
Spirit of life, help us to remember that we live and work and love among animals. Help us to be their friends, to love them and care for them and protect them from harm, to thank them when we use their lives for ours. Especially this morning, Spirit of life, bless these animals who are the companions of our lives. Hear our outpouring of love and gratitude for them, and help us translate that into love and gratitude for all your creatures. We bless these animals we love. We pledge to care for them tenderly and faithfully, and to remember that we are not alone on the earth.
So now we invite you to come forward, those of you who are here in person, with your pet or your photo or your drawing. And for all of you online, I offer this blessing. Bless our beloved pets and animal friends. May they and those who care for them be held lovingly by the Spirit of life. Please come forward. After the service, you may want to come up and look at all these loving tributes and then go out to see the horse in the parking lot. Please rise as you're willing and are able and join in our final hymn, For All That Is Our Life.
Our thanks and praise, for all life is a gift, which we are called to use to build the common good and make our own days glad. For needs which others serve, for services we give, for and its reward, for ours the rest and love, we give praise and thanks. For all that is our love, sorrow we must bear, for failures, pain and loss, for each new thing we learn, for fearful hours that pass, we come with praise and thanks. For all that is our love, all that is our life, we sing our thanks and praise. For all life is a gift, which we are called to use to build the common good and make our own days glad.
And now I invite you to take hands with somebody or take paws with somebody close to you if you are willing. Go your own ways, seeking peace, sharing love, and giving comfort as you go, knowing we are all connected. We are all one. And now let us extinguish our chalice together. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of vision. As we go forth, let us heal and transform ourselves and our world through reason and love. Amen.